fellow cultists, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We have nothing new on this screen. Not even pictures or anything like that, so we are gonna continue on, but let's check the side stories. No, nothing new. So, let us continue. Because right now... What's that? What? Okay, that's disturbing! I don't know what I did! Oh, Jesus! What the hell? There's something new in the pictures. We pretty much found a secret. This unusual screen somehow appears when launching DDLC during Act 2. Well, we're off to a great start! Now, can we start this properly? Yes, thank you. No more disturbing things. We're just getting back into this. And the last time, we were with Yuri, and she's starting to read the book Portrait of Markov, whatever the hell it was. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips her to her side. But in holding like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As a matter of fact, it's probably gonna turn into R34 fuel right here. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you gonna do an indirect kiss or something? Cheek kissing or something like that? Cheek kissing, that could be taken the wrong way. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. I'm sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Oh, she's smiling. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turned it by my own volition. Why is there no music going on for this? We continue the first chapter in silence, and then we continue screaming. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an inanimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Uh-oh. Hey? No, I don't relate to this character at all. No, I don't relate to him at all. I'm not crazy. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking of the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You could rest if you feel sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. Oh, yeah, watch where you're putting your hands. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Zero? Did something happen just now? Oh, she's just very nervous. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. No, but I think you do. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Well, she had me feel her heartbeat with my hands, though I don't know where she was aiming. Nothing. Ha ha ha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. So there's only 2 people that I can share my poem with, in which case, why don't we start with Natsuki? Because at this point, we are probably going to be reading these poems without skipping them. Natsuki, well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. You were watching, huh? Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Baka. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh no.
Why did you connect with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like your writer? I think you were better off not associating with her. Are you speaking to me? You're a sick freak.
Oh shit. This looks creepier than the last time.
That should be obvious by now.
And now I hear a ticking clock thing in the background.
So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Ryoko, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying?
No, I don't want to see you cry.
The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me.
And she's crying blood.
Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to your eye. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
And she's smiling. What the hell just happened? Maybe I should show my poem to Monica now. How, Monica, it's good to fucking see you. Hi again, Zero. How is the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. Well, no, why would it be going bad at all? I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. No, what? No. Want to share with what you wrote for today? Yeah, I'm still a little shaken. Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Zero. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something that's so deep. I guess I underestimated you. You underestimate a lot of things, Missy. Like I'm gonna figure out that you're controlling this whole thing? It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Oh, you think? I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she's getting too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. Also, we do have to look at Yuri's poems, I think. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want me to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me! The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. I think she forgot something's wrong with her printer. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating with a screeching and piercing in constant tangent, like playing a chalkboard like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Delete her. Oh no. Sorry I know it's kind of abstract. Really? Really abstract? Like playing a knife on a rib cage? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Now, I think we should look at Yuri's poem now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. What? I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could have worked on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Really? Ha 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 ha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding, bolt head, like linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy sticks. And it's just nothing but breathing, 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 blah, 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 blah. It doesn't really matter what's about. Oh no, I want to know what it's about. Why did you title it Wheel, like a breathing wheel? My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out of your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and you took it out on my pen. What did you do to my pen? I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Ha 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 ha. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Oh no, I am not going to pretend that this didn't happen. You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. I don't think I can refuse. What the... Oh, I can read it. Nothing is real. That's what it says. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? Wait, I've heard this conversation before. It's not like we can put together anything in just a few days. Let's just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Yes, this is repeating from the very beginning of this whole thing. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Zero joined, and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? Yeah, share your manga with more people, and, I think there's gonna be more people that will mock you for it. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Zero? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Zero to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think of any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Zero joined. As for me, I'd just like it better here than I do at home. Uh-oh. And Zero isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our options for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Zero want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. Right, like the main protagonist of every visual novel, every dating sim, pretty much being indecisive. Hopefully we don't find another Makoto in this game. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting any new members or anything. Zero, why did you even join this club? Because you told me to. What were you hoping to get out of it? I don't know. Probably before you killed Sayori. Probably before you killed Sayori, I was probably gonna get a harem or something like that. But this isn't that type of game. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't. There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Zero. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the decision she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Zero? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And what's wrong with your eye? You're bleeding. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Why are you bleeding? Why are you crying blood? All right. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I mean, this should have been in, like, the side stories or something like that. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Zero? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Zero before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Oh, you think? Zero, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. And things are getting grainy and dark. I feel like... Why is everything getting darker? I feel like the response... I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Uh-oh. That should be an indicator. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes, it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because it's... in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, because it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So, wait, no, not that, stop it! What just happened? Anyway, why don't we try to get Natsuki make her a little feel better? Pink. There was something else that jumped, I don't think you saw it. Cheer. Joy. Oh no, the numbers. Something's wrong with the numbers. Ocean. Valentine. Milk. Games. Laugh. Memories. Whistle. Funny. Lollipop. Summer. Amazing. Heart? Peaceful? Fireflies. Daydream. Kiss? Oh, nothing happened. But we see Yuri is feeling better. Hi, Zero! Yes, hi, Yuri! I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Why are you being mean-mouthing her? Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with you incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do... You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Words, Zero. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Look. I did some thinking about yesterday. I was just a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So, Natsuki.
Why don't you go look for some toys at the vending machine or something?
Oh no, did she hear that? And she did, she's starting to cry. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have had a lot of determination. Determination! Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyway, Zero, what did you want to do today? I was thinking we already had plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Zero is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad? I've already gotten him into literature, Monica. I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yeah... Why did you jump? And you also gave off a crazy look. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and I can't speak. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Oh, I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay there. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that. This time, she's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What? What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach to the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's not good. Cutting your arms? Hey! I'm back. What just happened? Thanks for waiting patiently. Ryoko, do you like oolong tea? Sure! Just as long as it's not red. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. I got a little stuck there for a moment. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Zero. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Zero, I have a request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why is that? It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assumed the same reading positions as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Why would you deny chocolate? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book anyway. Are you sure? Of course. And she looks so blank. And the dust particles are moving. That must be something new. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that it doesn't have any harder of a time reading from it. Wait a minute, I just saw... Did I just see her eyes go blank or something? They are going blank. But as a result, Her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. And she looks awfully tired. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. And then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Okay, that chocolate does not look good at all. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Oh, now you notice. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Zero. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Zero. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Zero. My heart won't stop pounding, Zero. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. I have to dance! Can you feel it, Zero? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Oh, a little too forward, don't you think? Uh-oh. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't stop. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Back the fuck up, lady. It's time to share poems. Okay. Wait a minute. Natsuki's back? I thought she ran away crying. Well, let's see how she's doing. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. Still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri. I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything. You could be a secretary, but that doesn't mean you can't let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? This isn't a poem, this is a note. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. Oh, we just noticed that. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happen. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now, I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she doesn't want us to... I can't read. It's like she just wants us to ignore it, so I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Okay, then let's go talk to her.
I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's your own fault that she's so unreadable. Can you hear me there, Ryoko? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. You're and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica.
What just happened?
Just Monica. Just Monica.
Why does it say just Monica? Who should I read my poem? Probably Monica. It'd probably be better at... Well, maybe Yuri will have something else. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. Oh, it's just like fresh grass cut in the morning. I love it. I love everything about it. Zero, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Zero. I never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it.
I leave it outdoors and fly letting it over and over. I'll give myself paper just so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
Okay, are you feeling okay there, Yuri? You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Okay, that's not good. There's blood, there's stains all over it. I can't read any of this. Yuri, could you help me out here? Okay. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In any case, you couldn't tell the poem was about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Oh no, you didn't do what I think you did. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Who should I read now? I should read it to Monica? She's not happy with me by the looks of it. Zero, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which wouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day. Like she has a collection or something. And those pocket knives are pretty expensive. How much is she spending? I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying that it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it all together in the head. No, you don't. And I know how to treat my club members. No, you don't. Anyway, I guess we won't worry about your poem. Yuri should have at least had the courtesy of letting you finish sharing it before taking it. Well, whatever. If it makes her happy, I won't stop her. As for mine, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope it's, effective. Here goes. Jeez, that really startled me. Well, I guess I kinda messed up at, writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on. There's nothing written here. Sure? A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke, and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was, and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, everyone, okay. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it helped. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what you'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about me? Eh? What about Zero? Yes, what about me? Zero is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is! What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know! All you care about now is dragging Zero around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey. I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Zero decide who will to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Zero make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez, Zero, I know you're fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! For God's sake! This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? What? Oh, that's new. Let me just... Well, I think I want to help Natsuki out. Ah!
Can you hear me, Ryoko?
Yay! You picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it will be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. Is what he chose. No, I had no choice. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Zero for yourself. What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Zero Ryoko away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Zero, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. Finally. I hear giggling. And piano music. Finally! This is really all I wanted. Zero, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. Why are you turning into Kotonoha? I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? Words, Zero. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. There's something wrong with the music too. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Zero Ryoko. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Zero Ryoko, I just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. When did this turn into a hentai? And when could we see something like that? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Okay, that's too much. I want you all to myself. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Zero. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Well, what should we do? She's acting like Kotonoha. Well, I'm probably screwed anyway but maybe she won't kill me if I say yes, so let's go with yes. Oh, Jesus! Hark! Oh, shit. How are you gonna crawl into my body now? Well, this music is different. It's gonna be like this throughout the entire thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me check the history. Welcome to... This is none. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're in the club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is pretty much the description. Wait, there's something else here. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Monica has screwed me up. Oh, poor Yuri. This is actually disturbing. And the new music makes it all the more disturbing. Where am I? Where the hell am I? I was just playing Doki Doki Literature Club, and now I'm back in my uniform. What's happened to this text? Alright, it's festival time. Who is that? Wow, you got here before me. I thought... Ah! Natsuki runs away. Why? What is happening? I'm here. Zero, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. I think I'm figuring this out now. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Zero? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. What the hell? Yuri deleted. OS removed. Natsuki deleted. Did I just find a Skynet artificial intelligence? I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second.